Hello and welcome. Great to have you along here for the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Thursday night basketball.
We're here in the Bay Area, the beautiful Bay Bridge spanning from San Francisco to Oakland. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Simon?
He is so creative, Kevin. That's what I love about watching him. As good as anybody in the league at breaking down a defender one-on-one.
And the other most noticeable thing about him to me is his passing. I mean, he makes things so easy for his teammates. All they have to do is get to the right spot on the floor, and he'll get it to them.
And a one-game homestand for the Warriors, as Golden State will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
Remember, they won both games against this club last season, which was, I think, one of the highlights of the year.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, but he knows the drill defensively. Keep them out of the lane. He said they're tough to deal with when you let them get to the rim. We've got to move our feet and do our best to deny that penetration. Kevin, easier said than done.
Thanks, Doris. Steve was talking about this moments ago about the sweep. Not easy to do, certainly, when you take on an opponent, one you know, and even if it's just a two-game series like this one is, and it won't be any easier this year, I don't think, either, Clark.
No, it won't. I mean, we can be pretty certain, Kevin, that both of these teams are going to be battling for the top spot in their respective conferences, so the games between them will be hard-fought and tough.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Leonard attacking and blocked. So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers.
And it was the role players in that game, Kevin, that really led the charge. You know, the guys who normally don't score a lot, they came in and really contributed.
A total team performance, Steve, the kind you need if you're going to win on the opponent's home floor.
No good with the triple. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Mobley. Money from the wing. The Heat have gone 4 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Pulls up. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Got to find something, you're right. Count that one.
The bounce pass was the key to the play.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Suns.
And, Kevin, in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up way too often.
Yeah, and that did make things really easy, guys. Nice to get a win if you're on that side of it and not to have to work too hard for it.
The Warriors trailing. Pass to Simon. Down low. Stolen away. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Good on the shot. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Tatum tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The 3 ball, and the Heat, another 3.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Golden State with it. 8-point game. Lets the three fly. Gets the bucket.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Pass to Leonard. Six on the shot clock. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Number one, the Heat.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Here's Simon. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing two free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
First trip to the line for him here.
Not the guy you want to see taking too many free throws. Last season, his numbers among the worst in the league.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
That's good from Simon. Both free throws good from Simon. The Heat leading by 3. Leonard off the pick from Holmes. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
The Heat shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The free throw drops for Leonard. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Simon. Three-pointer. That's good. He has 5.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Brunson defended by Simon. Here's Marketing. His three-pointer's off the mark. Warriors trail by 3. Shot from 12. Offensive rebound. Number 10. He's covered by Leonard. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The pass to Simon. And another 3 for Golden State.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Now here's Leonard. 14 points from him the last game against Portland. Shot clock at 6. Caldwell Pope pass to Leonard. A fader. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Pass to Simon. It's blocked. Outside Leonard. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Shot's good from Holmes.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. 4th in steal, 5th in assists. And they were in the top 10 in grabbing rebounds as well. That's not too shabby. The top 10 on the glass, I'll take that.
Still, I think the key to their team was the steals that you talked about, because they were a team that put a lot of pressure on the offense. They got out and played the passing lane, tried to force turnovers, and when they did, they usually converted those into points at the other end, and that's one of the reasons they were pretty good.
Here's Market. That three off the mark.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Number 10, and that is good.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
There's the screen. Jumper off the screen. That drops. 10 points for him.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, you know, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And I'll tell you one more thing about him, Steve. He sets a screen maybe better than anybody. And if he rolls it,
Ridiculous.
tore it down that time.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Up top, Leonard. From outside the arc, gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And he drops him a layup off the glass.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Brunson, defended by Simon. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Mobley. No good. Now the Heat take it the other way. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And this club shot 77% as a team last year. Good, not spectacular, but solid.
And a new group in for the Heat. He hits both from the stripe. The Heat leading by 3. Passes to Soto. 6 to shoot. None. Miami no good on that time either.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
0-0. That one's good from the corner. Heat shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. There's the pass to Soto. To the inside. Number 28. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Heat lead by 3.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
The Heat making a switch here. Double zero. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Heat leading by 3. None. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. 1:43 left to play in the first. He dishes it to Murphy. Golden State moving the ball around. He feeds it to Martin. He kicks it to Murphy. And the clock. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Pass to Soto. None. Here's Bogdanovich, covered by Martin. None. From outside, off the mark. Warriors trail by 3. Duran, defended by Soto. Fade away. It's rebounded by Bogdanovich.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there. So the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
The tray. Here's Soto. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Kicks it to Martin. This one for 3. And that one's good. And that ties it up.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Silva. None. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Murphy's got his 3rd rebound on the night. 0-0. And he misses the go-ahead basket. It's a tie game here in Oakland. And we'll be back shortly for this.
Bring your cost.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Back to Rondo. 3-pointer. That one goes. Count it.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Back to Martin. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
None. Offensive rebound Heat. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Heat in 5th.
I think free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everybody last season just had the hot hand.
And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Number 9, Murphy. Again, Golden State. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Rondo. The Warriors pull it in.
He's far too tentative in the paint. And even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
0-0. That one wide left.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
The dish to Rondo for 3. And good on the basket. Book it. Rondo's got 6. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
No, this is the last thing you ever want to see at a game.
At this point, we can just knock on wood, say a prayer, and wish him the best.
Picked by Murphy. It's Martin on the wing. Ripped away. None. He's guarded by Murphy. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Nothing fancy about that play. Just good, hard-nosed basketball to haul in the board.
None. He's guarded by Murphy. Dishes it to Rondo. None. And the rebound goes to Martin. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Golden State moving the ball around. It's rebounded by Holmes. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And the pass to Silva. Takes the three. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. 0-0. Number 10, and he finishes nicely on the layup. He has 6.
Can't pass up that kind of look.
He'd have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Here's the screen. Pass to Holmes. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And so it's Golden State with it. They'll be off to Charlotte for a meeting with the Bobcats after this one. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Holmes. He'd have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. Nice shot by Rondo. Now it's a 3-point Heat lead.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Launches it. The shot's good from Simon. He's got 11.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Here's Markkanen. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Double zero. He's covered by Rondo. 0-0. And it's Golden State with another.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Rondo passes to Holmes. Feeds to Rondo. Passes it to Bogdanovic. Offline with his 3. The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Lets it go with the 3. That's good. 9 points in the game so far. The Heat trail by 5. Outside Rondo. Looking to end the run. That's good.
Well, when they need a big 3, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And he's also one of those guys who just seems to be able to take it up a few notches when there's a game to be won late in the fourth quarter. In other words, he's at his best at winning time.
He passes to Bogdanovic. Had the space there, but it's offline.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Here's Mobley. Blocked. Here's Brunson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
And some changes here for the Heat. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bogdanovic. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Rajon Rondo. The Heat shooting their first shot at the foul line here. Warriors have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Timeout called the Warriors.
He understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
Now we get a chance to check out the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. Great year for him last year, 13th in scoring. Then he was also in the top 15 in free throw percentage, so a great year for him.
And what a nice weapon he was for them offensively. I mean, he was an excellent option every time down the court. And his top 15 points per game ranking, that says it all.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
Yeah, we're still in the first half. I mean, the way this thing is going, this could turn into a wild one. Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
0-0. A three-pointer off the mark. Miami's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the Heat, another three.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
0-0. Drills the three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
Here's Harkin. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
It's off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. The Heat making a switch here. Deflects the pass. The feed to Leonard. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, it sure has. And another area where they've been on point is defending the rim, guys. A lot of blocked shots through the first 2 quarters.
Pass to Leonard. Left side, Leonard. Number 28. Can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Tatum. He's covered by Leonard. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Outside Leonard. Gets it to go. Leonard's got 10.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. The Heat with the lead. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
0-0. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Heat leading by 4. Heat moving the ball around. Leonard, the open look. Number 28. It's rebounded by Golden State. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They've got to get going. And that one's good. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Here's Simon. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Heat shooting in the second quarter, 46%. 17-foot shot on the way. And Leonard gets it to go.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
The pass to Simon. There's a good screen. 1:12 left now here in the second. But they recover it. Tatum. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And they're running. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. The Warriors, 4th.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
To the paint. Tipped.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Here's Trent. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. He has 7. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. There's the pick. Here's Leonard. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. And the Heat lead by 3.
They're working in closer to the bucket here in the second.
Yeah, Clark, the threes really weren't falling early, and sometimes seeing a few easy ones go down can get your offense back into a groove.
From deep. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 4 rebounds in this game. And a tight game here as we end the first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Thanks for the Grizzlies. They'll be up against
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Leonard brings the double team to time. Gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
Here's Brunson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I'm just impressed with his effort, guys, because we know he's hurting out there.
Passes it to Simon. Tatum. No good on the 3.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
The pass to Holmes.
Come to me.
The jump hook. Good. He's got 6.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Gets to the corner and buries it. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And Leonard backs down. The shot is off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Trent. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Outside Leonard. There's the triple. Warriors with the rebound.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Rocket 6 for the lead, and that one's good. He's got 9. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, and really a nice pace to their offense.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 7 points in the game. That is good. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here. And look here at the Heat, how they ranked in the NBA last season. First in three-point field goal percentage, 5th for free throw shooting, and they were in the top 10 in assists. A lot of good passers on this team and guys that are willing to make the extra pass as well.
And I think what really stands out is the spacing offensively. Clark, you talked about the three-point percentage, #1 in the league. That doesn't happen unless you have good flow and good spacing offensively. This team really spread the defense out on a nightly basis, and as a result, they were a nightmare to guard.
The Warriors have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
You got these, no problem.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. He dishes it to Leonard. Pass to Simon. Tatum. It's rebounded by Holmes.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Soft touch off the glass. 18 points for him.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
They set the pick.
Right there!
Here's Trent. And he hits the jumper for 2. And the Warriors lead by 2.
And he's someone the defense has to keep track of at all times because, you know, even when he doesn't have the ball, he moves so well without it. He's constantly a threat to catch and shoot.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
You got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
He passes to Simon. From downtown, another 3 for Golden State. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets and have to result trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So which team can make a little run here? We'll see.
They set the pick. Tatum. And the Warriors take in 2 more.
Well, since we hit half #2, he's finally come around. Well, first half was not his best, obviously.
Brunson defended by Simon. Pass to Holmes. Got a piece of it. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot as well.
And that one misses. The Heat making a switch here. Second free throw, good. Warriors leading by 3. Simon, he's covered by Rondo. He feeds it to Murphy. Another 3 for Golden State. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Rondo passes to Soto. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. He has 5.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Murphy, a screen on Rondo. Simon. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Heat trail by 4. He kicks it to Rondo. None. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Gets it to go. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time. And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
Kicks it to Rondo. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Rondo against Murphy. Fires the three. Here's Simon. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And I like that move to the hoop. To use his feet, go around the bigger defender.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the Heat making a change here. The Heat trail by 6. None. The Warriors pull it in. Martin's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Outside Murphy. Good. Murphy's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Outside Rondo. Outside Rondo. It's stolen by Martin. Here's Trent. And he can't bank that one in. The Heat trail by 9. To the middle. Here's Soto. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 9 points in the game so far.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
They grab their own miss. Here's Trent. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Here's Soto, and he threw the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. Number 5, the Warriors.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
The Warriors making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Trent. He feeds it to Murphy. Gets it to go. Murphy's got 10.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Fades and shoots. Here's Silva. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. The free throw off from Silva.
Kevin, they're still 0 from the line this half. They've yet to make one. And that's no way to be able to get back into the game.
The Heat trail by 7. Pass to Bogdanovich. Jacks up a 3. The shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. And here we go. And here they go. Here's Murphy. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses. Miami's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. For the three. Here's Silva. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Dives for it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And a moment to check out Miami and who they've got coming up. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
A lot of good games going on today, guys. And tell you one, the one that has my eye is the Golden State matchup.
1:53 left to play in the third. And then Murphy with the dunk. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
None. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Murphy's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Kevin, not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Three-pointer. Martin can't get it to go. The Heat trail by 11. None. Silva, who's guarded by Murphy. The shot's good from Silva. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now the dish to Murphy from the arc. Good. Murphy's got 15 points here in the second half.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
There's the pick. None. Misses off the left iron.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Passes it to Bogdanovic. From the top of the key, he buries it. Bogdanovic has got 4 this quarter. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Injuries are such a difficult part of this game.
And from a glance, you really can't tell just how bad it is, but he's going to come out, and we'll find out now how bad it is. He may be done for the game.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And there's the pass to Simon. A 3. The offensive rebound. Dishes it to Martin. He passes it to Simon. Drains it from beyond the arc. 17 points in the game.
Gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
Number 17. Shot is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors ahead. They lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California.
It's a Halloween broadcast of the NBA. The Detroit Pistons take on the Milwaukee Bucks next Monday, 8 Central. Don't miss it.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. The Heat trail by 13. None. Hands the shot with nobody near him. The Warriors shooting here about 46% for the game. And for the Heat. It's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Bobcats. They hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. And the Heat shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And for Golden State, shot from the wing, rejected by Simon.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
And for the Heat.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
None. The three-pointer is right on target.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Simon. Fires the three. And another three for Golden State.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets up in three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
And the first one drops. The Warriors making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Well, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
The Heat trail by 11. They set the screen. Number 17. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide
open. Just 5 to shoot. The shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And the first one at the line is good. And the Warriors making a change here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Heat trail by 9. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
That is good.
He wasn't able to get his name in the score sheet in the first half, but he looks like he's starting to find his comfort zone here.
Warriors leading by 7. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. The pass to Simon. Back to Martin. Golden State moving it around. The shot's good from Simon. He's got 24.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
And the Heat call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Simon.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. He's got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Pass to Caldwell Pope.
Right there!
Number 17, defended by Simon. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Warriors leading by 7. Passes to Simon. Number 10. No good. And Miami the other way now.
Watch outside!
The pass to Bogdanovich. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Number 28, defended by Simon. 4 on the clock. Shoots.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Trent, defended by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Simon. Outside, Martin. From about 16, and he knocks down the jumper. And the Warriors lead by 9. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Cut from the screen, 0-0. And it's Golden State with another.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Five to shoot. There's the double team with Martin. Here's Caldwell Pope, and good, he nails it. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. The Heat making a switch here. Tatum, he's covered by Leonard. Passes it to Simon. They set the pick. Tatum. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Warriors lead by 11.
And his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
There's the pass to Holmes. Inside. It's stolen. Trent, he's covered by Leonard. Pass to Simon. Launches a three. The shot misses.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open. Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Number 10, And it's Golden State with another. Now Leonard. He passes to Caldwell Pope. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Tatum, defended by Holmes. Shoots. Good. He hits the jump shot. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead. Here's Brunson. A three-pointer, no good.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
I don't know. I mean, we've seen him hit those in the past, but like you said, the defender was on him like glue. It would have been quite a bucket.
They get it again. Passes it to Simon. There's a screen. They shoot again. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Heat trail by 12. Pass to Caldwell Pope. They get it back. Here's Holmes. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. The first one falls. And he can't hit the second.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
And the shot is good. Warriors leading by 9. The pass to Simon. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. This is the corner three.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a foul. Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Number 10, defended by Holmes. Tatum. A putback, number 10. Throws it down with the quick back jam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
They set the pick. Pass to Simon. Here is Trent. Knocks down the three ball.
Starting to get it rolling, guys. That's 4 3-pointers for the game. 3 of them coming in this second half.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 10. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. .44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. It's off his foot, and the official saying it was kicked. Brunson defended by Simon. Here's Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
But you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Warriors leading by 7. And the pass to Simon. Tatum. He's covered by Leonard. 6 to shoot. Trent defended by Caldwell Pope. That's good.
Wow, fantastic performance from Rock here in the second half.
59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Leonard attacking. He passes to Holmes. It's intercepted. Pass to Simon. Trent defended by Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. 14 feet away, and that one goes wide. Miami's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the paint, shoots it, and there's another one for the Heat.
It's a good thing he showed up today because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA action here on 2K Sports. The young NBA season still.
And moments ago, the national anthem and the mental preparation for the game ahead. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, broadcasting live alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. A factor in every game, Kevin Durant will be on display.
You know, no matter what you do with Durant defensively, nothing bothers him. You try to be physical with him. You know, that's probably your best bet. But that's easier said than done because he can get around you with that speed and quickness. But really what he's looking to do is create space and shoot over the top.
And you've just highlighted a lot of what he has from a skills standpoint, but it's his demeanor, that unflappable nature, that always in attack mode. He's got the quick release. He's got the size to shoot over most any defender. And he can go for buckets in a hurry. He's streaky, but he's efficient as well as effective for long stretches. He's special.
Well, it was the Sacramento Kings winning their last game against the Warriors in Oakland. It went the distance, too, as they needed overtime to win it.
And you could see it in that game, despite the odds against them. Once it got to OT, they had the belief that they could get it done.
And, Steve, that's what happens a lot of time when the supposed underdog gets the game into overtime. Momentum swings their way.
Here's Booker. Feeds to Paul. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
He's off on the first. So he can't get either to fall.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Mike Brown and I shared a few moments. We talked about the difficulties of facing a player like Chris Paul, and he said that what makes Paul so incredible is his court vision. He explained that there haven't been many players like Paul who can pick a defense apart with both his passing ability and his patience in the offensive sets, saying really, he can just wait you out until he sees a weakness, and that's where he attacks.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here is Durant after the made shot from Booker. Fades. Here's Adams. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. This will be his third free throw shot of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Noel's checked in. The free throw off from Adams. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
Jackson against Paul. Jackson gets to Adams.
Good. And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
The Kings shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. That free throw good from Adams. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Booker. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And with 3 steals, he also showed some grit and toughness of the defensive end.
And the basket by Jackson.
And they're on fire. They've made 4 straight shots to get this thing going.
Jackson with it. Chris Paul covering. Jackson kicks to Durant. Pass to Adams. He dishes it to Crawford. Traps in the tray. Crowder's got his second bucket of the night.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Now here's Paul. He kicks it to Noel. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Noel's got his first basket of the night. Paul against Jackson. The dish now to Crowder. Another three for Sacramento. Here's Booker. Booker gets a screen from Jackson. A nice shot by Booker.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Sacramento with the ball. Dishes it to Crowder. Hangs the shot with nobody near him. Crowder's got 10.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
And here we can check out the story on Chris Paul. Coming off an excellent season last year, 5th in free throw shooting. And, of course, he ended up in the top 15 in steals, a result of some of the quickest hands in the league.
Yeah, and you talked about it, Steve, what a stellar season it was for him at the stripe. I mean, they are freebies. They're called free for a reason, and he certainly made that come true because he knocked them down at a high rate.
6 to shoot. Jackson dishes to Durant. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Noel. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Paul passes to Jackson. Booker. Here's Noel. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Adams. He feeds it to Jackson. Pass to Durant. Left side, Adams. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Adams has got 8.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Booker gets a screen from Jackson. And Booker kicks to Thompson. Hits the jumper in space. Here is Durant. A 23-point game for him in the win against the Warriors in Oakland. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. 5th on the list, Chris Paul.
And that's what you like to see from the foul line. Guys that are comfortable, confident, and consistent. Free throws are a big part of the game, and this guy was one of the best in the league.
Now here's Adams. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Warriors in Oakland.
And his rebounding in that game, Kevin, just tremendous. He owned the boards.
Jackson gets the bucket.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Booker. Doubled by Crowder. 3-pointer. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Now here's Jackson. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
He got some huge points from the foul line, too, Kevin. He was very aggressive, generating contact and drawing fouls.
Now Paul, after the missed 3 from Crowder. Inside, there's Noel. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Kings leading now by 4.
Get outside, get outside.
Number 22, defended by Booker. Now the pass to Adams. Jackson on him. From 8. And that one hits back iron. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Paul outside. He passes it to Noel. Back to Paul.
Well, you know, one of the toughest commodities to find in this league, Kevin, is a great point guard, not only on the floor, but off the floor. Chris Paul is a model leader. He's a guy who is probably as talented as any point guard in the league. but his leadership qualities, I think, put him over the top.
You know, it isn't just the inspiration off the court or making big-time baskets. I mean, the way he passes is infectious to his team. I mean, it's contagious, and it usually ends up permeating the whole team. Same goes for his defense. I mean, he'll come up with that big steal and can completely change the momentum with the kind of plays he can make at both ends of the floor.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Noel. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Kings leading now by 3. Durant with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And Durant, here we go. That's good.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Richards is checked in. That's good from Durant. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Clark, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And as you'd expect, they pretty much handled this team a year ago.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Clark, opposite ends of the conference here. The expectations are pretty much the same as last season.
Well, Kevin, you never know what's going to happen. You don't know where the upsets will take place, but they do occur pretty much all the time.
And the Kings pushing it up now. On the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, the kind of moment you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after the Kings pick up 2.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Booker dishes to Jackson. Here's Richard. And that's collected by Gay.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Jackson off the pick from Crowder. Jackson passes to Crowder. Shot is no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. It's Thompson off the drive. Gets it to go. And now it's just a 4-point Kings lead.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Now here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Here's Crowder. Sacramento again missing.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things. Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know of any coaches that would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Here's Jackson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Ibaka's got his first basket. Memphis trailing here. Here's Booker. 6 points for him. Winslow puts up a three. Kicks to Booker. Tries again, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 8.
Such a great start for him. 4 for 4 already. He could be on his way to a big game.
It certainly looks that way, Steve. His energy level has been terrific right from the opening tip.
Now here is Ibaka. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, they've been strong in the post so far tonight as well. I mean, you always need to get points down low to have balance on offense.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Both free throws good from Booker. 1:32 left here in the opening quarter. Allen outside. Passes it to Biyombo. Inside to Beasley. Gets it to go.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Richard, guarded by Jackson. The shot misses off the right iron.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Booker. Booker's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
Here's Booker. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 2. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Bring your costume. It's Halloween in the NBA. The Atlanta Hawks go up against the Toronto Raptors next Monday, 7:30 Eastern. Don't miss it.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
The King shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. We've got Bismack Biyombo. Allen is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's Ivanovic in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, that number could easily go up to double digits before this game is over.
That's good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Jackson passes to Cunningham, and it's off from three-point range.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Hayes, no good.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Here's Allen. Grizzlies with the rebound. Booker's got 5 rebounds tonight. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they had a really strong presence in the paint. Very physical, really dominated the lane area in terms of rebounding the basketball.
Free throw good, Booker. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Both free throws good from Booker. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Outside Jackson. Cunningham. Pass to Sharp. Red ball movement here by the Kings. The shot's good from Sabonis. He has 6.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's gotten it going now.
The feed to Hayes. Number 10. The Grizzlies with another miss. Sacramento's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Beasley kicks to Adams. And that one's good. Adams has got 10.
How about the passing here? Moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Booker dishes to Hayes. Feeds it to Green. Number 10. And again, Memphis no good. The Kings leading. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Sharp, the pass to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Sacramento.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
He dishes it to Hayes. They need this. And another miss by Memphis. Kings leading now by 5. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked. Really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Great outside shooting fueling this one.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow them down.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Green with a screen for Paul. Beasley with the steal. And the Kings pushing it up now. On the pass to Sharp. He kicks to Jackson. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
The dish to Hayes. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Now here's Paul, defended by Sharp. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Booker's checked in. The Grizzlies have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And you look at the numbers, guys, this team shot a 73% clip over the course of last season.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That'll be his second foul of the game. Adams off the pick from Sabotage. Jackson drives in. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Having a chance here to check out how the Grizzlies ranked in the NBA last season. First in rebounding, first in steals, and they were #1 in blocks. An intimidating defensive squad.
But when you think about this club, the first thing that comes to mind is their ability to rebound the ball. Best in the league, so physical. They just pounded the glass, and that's how they tried to win games, just by being more physical than their opponents.
Knocked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Paul outside. Green with a screen on Jackson. Here's Booker, defended by Sharp. Booker dishes to Noel. From beyond the arc, it's rebounded by Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. There's a good screen. Here's Sharp. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Here's what Memphis has lined up on their schedule. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. That free throw good from Sharp. That one is no good. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Booker the pass to Jackson. Can't hit from in close.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Here's Jackson, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, you got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, last game he turned in a really nice performance at the charity stripe.
Yeah, it really stands out when you look back at the numbers from that one.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. You have to like what we're seeing from Jackson.
You need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Dishes it to Paul. Here's Sharp. The Grizzlies pull it in. Booker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Paul outside. He feeds it to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Green kicks to Paul. Carries it from three-point range. Paul's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Now, sometimes when you trail, you want to make up that entire deficit with one shot. I think they've got to be more patient.
Yeah, there's no home run shots in basketball. I know the 3 is a big weapon, but all these threes haven't helped their cause, so they're trying to catch fire from there and just haven't been able to do it.
Jackson setting the pick here for Paul. Pass to Jackson. Beyond the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you know, when they need a big 3, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about him. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are firing at him. His stroke is never changing.
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and I don't even know if the numbers really told the story. I mean, this was a tremendous defensive team last year.
The Kings making a switch here. Here is Durant. Beasley the screen. Durant with it. Working on Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 5.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Here's Booker. Covered by Beasley. A nice shot by Booker. He's got 16.
One of the sweetest moves in the game, the reverse layup in traffic.
Paul against Jackson. Jackson off the pick from Durant. Picked away. They're running. Here's Booker. Hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
Jackson with it. Chris Paul covering. Crowder. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight. Now Paul. He's got 8. Outside Jackson. Back to Paul. And Jackson with the block. Durant with it. He has 5. Beasley outside. Jackson, guarded by Jackson. Jackson passes to Adams. 6 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. From 17 feet out. Paul against Jackson. And here's Green outside. Beasley with the rebound. Kings leading now by 9. It's Durant on the wing. Kicks it to Crowder. Outside Jackson. He passes to Adams. Nice D from Noel.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Here's Booker. Makes it off the glass. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Durant kicks to Adams. Passes it to Beasley. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Noel. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Paul outside. 1:22 left to play here in the half. And the Kings pushing it up now. Adams, the pass to Beasley. The feed to Durant. Back to Beasley. Pass to Jackson. Fires from 14. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Grizzlies shooting 44% from the field in the second. Ball outside. Feeds to Green. He dishes it to Jackson. Back to Green. Memphis moving it around. From the high post. No good. And the Kings going the other way now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
And I'll be looking out for the final score in that Heat game. It should be a close one.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Booker in the post. Jackson on him. Fires it up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here comes Durant. Launches it. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So we've reached the end of the first.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to 2 for the Clips.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the third quarter about to get going. We're seeing a tremendous game from Booker.
And all of a sudden tonight, he's become their big assist man. I mean, his passing was the key to their offense in that first half. Not something you always see.
And that's not a role he usually plays, and one I'm not sure he's comfortable in, but they've needed him to make some plays today, and to his credit, he's done it.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jackson. He's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Booker in a 2-guard.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Kings have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
Come on, you can hit this.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
And it's Paul penetrating. No luck. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. And even 3-on-3 break. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to that big slam.
Well, that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Here's Booker. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Free throw good, Booker. Kings leading now by 8. Shot clock at 5. Number 22. Thompson with the rebound.
I don't mind that shot, though. He's an excellent three-point shooter. He's just showing a lot of confidence there.
I'm right with you there, Steve. I mean, let it flow when you're feeling it.
Paul outside. The pass to Booker. Back to Paul. On the wing, Jackson. No good from outside. Here's Sacramento. They're leading by 8. Jackson with it. Chris Paul covering. Paul against Jackson. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got 20 points.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Thompson outside. Shoots. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
The shot's good from Adams.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Booker gets a screen from Paul. Booker dishes to Paul. Thompson for 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Here's Paul, and another basket for Memphis. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Jackson kicks to Adams. Number 22. Off target with his 3.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
That is good.
Well, when you think about instant offense, his name comes to mind immediately. Doesn't take much for him to get it going and run off a string of buckets.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Yeah, guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Let's take a look at Kevin Durant's numbers. Terrific year last season for him. 6th in free throw percentage. He was 8th in scoring. And he was also very dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 three-point shooters.
You know, that free throw percentage of his, Steve, there were only a handful of players better from the line than he was. I mean, he was repetitive with his stroke and with his routine every time he got to the free throw line. And that, to me, is the mark of a good free throw shooter. You got to do the same thing every time you get to the line. And what a tremendous game for Jackson. He has 20 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open look.
First free throw is good. Jackson hits both of them.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Jackson, a screen on Jackson. Paul passes to Jackson. And another miss by Memphis.
That's not his shot there, guys. And whether you play D on him or not, he's usually going to miss that one.
He kicks it to Crowder. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. There's the dish to Jackson. Right side Jackson. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Kings?
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the touch they've displayed from long range, guys? I mean, as a team, they are really shooting the ball well and executing from the perimeter.
The free throw drops for Jackson. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Richards is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Kings leading now by 10. Dishes it to Durant. Gay sets the pick for Durant. He feeds it to Allen. To the middle. Ball's not loose. Wants to get it to Gay, and does. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Paul Millsap's checked in for Jackson. And both free throws good for Gay. The Grizzlies trail by 12. It's off his foot. And the ref's saying he kicked it. On defense, Sacramento. Number 9. Count the bucket. 6 points for him.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Pass to Durant. Puts one up from 19, and the jumper is good. And the Kings lead by 12. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Millsap kicks to Thompson. He passes to Booker. Off the left rim and out.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Again, Durant missing.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And Booker kicks to Richard. It's hauled in by the Kings. Kicks it to Durant. Off the pick. Gets it to go. Durant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Rudy Gay showing you he can set a nice screen, too.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Richard defended by Allen. Thompson right side. Stolen by Durant. And the Kings pushing it up now. Durant's got the ball.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. I mean, you could see their confidence growing as they continue to put up points on the board.
The first free throw is good.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Both free throws. And here now the Kings. They're on a 14-6 run. Ibaka sets the pick for Durant. Jackson. Off target from outside. Paul against Jackson. Paul gets a screen from Millsap. Paul kicks to Millsap. The Paul. Winslow. From deep, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. Kings leading now by 11. Passes it to Crowder. Back to Jackson. The feed now to Ibaka. Pass to Jackson. Again, the miss by Jackson. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Feeds it to Paul. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. The Kings have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Durant dishes to Jackson. Right side Jackson. Here's Ibaka. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Kings lead by 13. And here is Paul. He's got 10. Winslow, defended by Durant. Winslow. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Durant's got 3 rebounds now in this one. On the wing, Jackson. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession.
Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
It's stolen by Ibaka, and the Kings pushing it up now. Gets it to go. Ibaka's got 4 points this quarter. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Outside Jackson. Pulls it up. And it's off the back rim. No good. Sacramento's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Jackson. Softly drops in the floater. Jackson's got 24.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why not? And that's 8 straight points in the paint for this team. They're making this a very physical battle.
Booker in the post. Defended by Allen. Booker the pass to Jackson. Clock is at 3. Buries it down low. Jackson's got 14.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
They set the pick. He dishes it to Biombo. There's the pass to Jackson. Releases. They get it again. A second chance effort. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Got a chance here to check out how the Kings ranked in the NBA last season, Kevin. 16th in scoring, 18th in free throw percentage. And for blocks, interior defense, not a strong point for them. Just top 20 in the league.
He misses the free throw. And some changes here for the Kings. Rudy Gay's checked in for Ibaka. And Jake Crowder's subbed in for Allen. And the second free throw, good.
You know, they've really improved at the line from the first half. Things have gotten a lot better. They've gotten there a good number of times, and they've converted a high percentage of it.
Winslow, defended by Crowder, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 5.
Tough play. He had to fight his way all the way to the rim.
He kicks to Jackson. Floats one. The shot misses. And Memphis the other way now. Number 10, defended by Biombo. There's the dish to Booker. Number 10. But they recover it. Here's Jackson. Hits the bucket. Jackson's got 16 points. Kings leading now by 12. Jackson kicks to Biombo. Dishes to Gay. Launches at 3. And that one's good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He feeds it to Booker. All sorts of time. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. It's Jackson with the drive. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Easy play, come on!
That free throw missing. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. From deep. That misses. Would have had it gone in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Kings lead by 13. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
Tune in.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Sacramento, Rudy Gay is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Reggie Jackson, and it's Durant.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And that one falls for Jackson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now here's Jackson. Right side Jackson. Oh, trying for it. Rocket 6. Durant. And he makes good on the way. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
And Thompson kicks to Paul. Booker. And that one goes long. Now Durant. Pass to Crowder. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from behind the arc.
That's right. I think it's time for them to start closing down. You've got to run shooters off that three-point line.
Paul kicks to Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets the three fly. There's the bucket. Good.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Kings leading now by 13. Timeout called by the Kings.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to his team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
Serge Ibaka is checked in for the Kings. Backs him down. Shoots a fader. The putback. And Kevin Durant with the slam. And the Kings lead by 15.
Well, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it on.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
Man, don't take any risks. Just put that ball back in the hoop.
Thompson, a screen on Jackson. Paul gets a screen from Thompson. And they double up Paul. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. No good from Booker. Kings leading now by 15. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Jackson. He passes to Ibaka. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Paul dishes to Booker. Paul defended by Ibaka.
Maybe that'll ignite it. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
That's what those alley-oops do, though.
Jackson passes to Durant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 8th assist here tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Booker. Paul left side. Number 9, defended by Durant. Paul goes in. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Offensive rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Chris Paul picks up that. Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Booker gets a screen from Noel. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
Kings leading now by 16. Outside Jackson. Kicks it to Crowder. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range.
They haven't had as much success here in the second half from the three-point line, but that hasn't kept them from staying on the lead. They've missed more three-pointers this half, but they're still in good shape.
Jackson, that's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Paul with the ball. Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Jackson's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Noel. Number 22. He's covered by Thompson. Durant with a screen on Thompson. There's the feed to Durant. Jackson drives in. Number 22. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And good on the basket. Booker.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
And Noel kicks to Paul. Paul gets a screen from Thompson. Shot, no good.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Right side Durant. The shot is off. Some solid defense from Booker. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Can't hit. Great D that time from Durant.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Number 22. Good on the three-point shot.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
The Grizzlies shooting well. 50% from the floor. Jackson kicks to Thompson. Feeds it to Booker. To end the drought. That's good. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Kings leading now by 22. Back to Adams. Left side Durant. Pulls it from the elbow. Durant with another miss. The Grizzlies have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Got that bucket in no time at all. Booker's got 35.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. They set the screen. Durant kicks to Jackson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Here's Thompson, and it's Memphis with another.
They're looking significantly better now, but still a long way to go to get all the way back into this.
Well, at least the effort's there now. It had been sorely lacking early.
The drive by Jackson. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Booker. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. And it's Thompson again missing. Kings leading now by 19 points. Durant with it. Chris Paul covering. 16 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. 21 points for Kevin Durant.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Here's Jackson. No good on the 3.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
He dishes it to Durant. Leads him in there. Here's Adams. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he makes the first. And both free throws good from Crowder. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
Memphis has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Paul with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Jackson dishes to Paul. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Looking at the game for Paul, he's got 13 points and 9 assists. He's been hot from downtown to go along with those great assist numbers.
Well, when you can pass the ball and shoot it, now you really have the defense on a string.
No good on the free throw.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
Good on the second free throw.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
The pass to Jackson. Number 22, defended by Booker. The three. Jackson misses.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Get the perimeter!
Beasley outside. He kicks it to Allen. Fires from deep, and that one's good.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Kuminga. Millsap with the double team. Here's Biyombo. Millsap covering. Biyombo, the pass to Beasley. And another three for Sacramento.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
1:03 left in the game. Memphis moving that ball around. 5 on the clock. The dish to Hayes. Shoots a three. Rebound by the Kings. Beasley outside. Allen with it. Now guarded by Hayes. Back to Beasley. With some arc.
Yeah, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
Number 10. Defended by Ibaka. Lets it go. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
And here is Allen. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
Thanks for joining us. Get ready for the NBA here on 2K Sports. A Friday night NBA.
And the players doing a little talking here before tip-off. It's all in good fun right now. We're coming at you from the Palace of Auburn Hills in beautiful suburban Detroit as the Pistons prepare to take the floor. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. Hey, guys, take a look here at Kyle Lowry. What will we see from him?
Lowry is a feisty, quick, strong point guard, Kevin, and he's a very aggressive defender, gets a lot of steals, and then offensively, I love the way he's developed his long-range shot. That's something he couldn't do well when he first entered the league, but now he's a big-time three-point shooter.
And he's also a pretty good defender who really presses up and gets into people. He creates steals and forces turnovers, and that to me is part of what makes him special, utilizing that quickness and strength to disrupt things defensively.
Last game for the Hawks, it was a loss to the Pistons. They battled and battled, but could not pull it off at the end. Guys losing by just a single point.
That was a shocker, guys, because that had to be a tough one for them to swallow. They were supposed to win that game, but they never got going.
Yeah, and to lose it the way they did, too, I mean, that's where it really hurts, Steve. That's a hard one to take.
The Pistons rebound. Pass to Porter. The feed to Oladipo. And the pass to Lowry. Dishes it to Porter. Jacks up a three. Atlanta with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Well, I thought they were going to win that game, but unfortunately, they kept putting their opponents at the free throw line. And all those easy points finally did them in.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. What's the news, Doris?
And Kevin, I asked him what he thought would be a key factor for them coming into this game. And he said, well, our length and shot blocking should help. It gives offenses something to think about when they come inside the lane. And oftentimes, that tentativeness can be a game changer. Guys, every team in the league wants that interior presence, and he just explained one big reason why.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
I don't know, Kevin. I'm not sure they should be more focused on their opponent than they are on themselves.
That is sort of the way it sounds, Steve, but still, I don't think a defense-first mindset is ever a bad thing.
Team that's confident, Clark, at the line, they'll drive to the basket all night long.
Well, it's called playing to your strengths as well. If you're not afraid of getting banged up and taking the contact, you trust yourself at the stripe, you can do a lot of damage, especially late in ball games. That confidence let him eke out a win last time.
No good on that one. Sinks the second. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. There's the screen. Lowry against Conley. And that one's good. Now he's got his second basket. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Atlanta Hawks.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
About a year ago, they converted about 78% of their free throws as a team, so pretty solid there.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Conley against Lowry. There's the triple. And it's Kyle Lowry with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Lowry gets a screen from Porter. Here's Oladipo. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Passes to Hunter. The tray, and the shot is good.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Porter with the screen for Lowry. Left side Lowry. The step back jumper is good. Lowry's got 6.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to Hunter. It's stolen by Oladipo. One-on-one here. Shot's good by Butler. It's all knotted up.
Oh, boy, nice one-man fast break on that one.
It sure was a stylish finish to cap it off, too.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Feeds it to Conley. He passes to Hunter. To the middle. Hurdle. Conley. Now recovering. Back to Conley. Fires the three. Here's Kuzma. 11 feet out, and he hits it. He's got 8.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Butler off a pick from Porter. Porter with the screen for Butler. He dishes it to Porter. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Halbert defended by Oladipo. Now the pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
And the Pistons making a change here. Back to Conley. Passes it to Hunter. 5 on the clock. Here's the floater. Oladipo with the ball. He had 15 points last outing. Takes a 3. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
Now, sometimes offensive rebounds are lucky, but he anticipates and gets to the right spot before the shot goes up.
Now here is Conley. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Launches a 3, and the shot is good.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Oladipo off the pick from Porter. Oladipo with the ball. Now defended by Hunter. Oladipo, good.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
You know, it's interesting when you look at this team, Kevin. I mean, they found a way to get their whole team to knock down free throws at a consistent level. I mean, a team that can't make free throws, that's a huge liability and one you don't want to deal with. They'd like to repeat their success at the line this year.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Here's the screen. He feeds it to Conley. Pass to Earl. Back to Conley. Halbert. Floats one. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Pistons trailed by 4. Porter with the screen for Oladipo. He kicks it to Lowry. Puts it up from 15. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. And so it's Detroit with the ball. No one covering. 6 points for Victor Oladipo. Conley against Lowry. Conley into the lane. Hulbert. He passes it to Hunter. Another three for Atlanta.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
Yeah, and unless they make some rotations and closeouts defensively, there's more to come.
And it's good. The Hawks leading by 3. There's a screen. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession.
Well, as we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 10th in steals, 13th in free throw percentage. And they were in the top half of the league in block shots. So not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
And I think what stood out to me was their ability to get out in the passing lanes and force turnovers. They were in the top 10 in steals, as you mentioned. And to me, that was their identity because they would really put a lot of pressure on the offensive team. And when they kicked it into gear and forced turnovers and scored at the other end, that's when they were at their best.
And that one's good.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Conley against Lowry. Gisbert kicks it to Porter. The Pistons working the ball around now. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
No question about it. I mean, when you talk about bruisers, that's his game. I mean, he's put that time in the weight room, and guess what? Now he's putting that strength and muscle to use.
Both good from the line that time. And so it's Atlanta with it. 3-point lead. Here's the dish to Hardaway. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The defense has done very little to slow him down so far.
The feed to Noel. There's a good screen. Gisbert, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's LaRusso. Dishes to Morris. Shoots. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Pistons trail by 4. Gisbert. And there's another one for the Pistons. Picked by Griffin. Tries to save it. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Eubanks checked in. Morris dishes to Hardaway. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Detroit's gone 0-3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. The pass to Conley. He nails it. And we're tied up.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Here's LaRusso. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Feeds to Morris. Pass to Avdia. Here's LaRusso. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Morris. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Gisbert. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Oh, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Here's Hardaway. And so he owns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And as you said, the defense unable to stop the barrage from outside.
Well, defensively, they need to do a better job of, one, pressuring the ball, disrupt their offensive rhythm, and then you've got to get to shooters, especially when they're shooting as well as these guys are.
And he's good on the second. Here's Noel. A 14-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And when you talk about his scoring, Kevin, I mean, with the defense trying to pressure him, I thought he did a really nice job of getting them to overcommit, and you know, that's how he got himself to the free throw line.
Rejected by LaRusso. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Hardaway from outside the arc. Good. Hardaway has got 7 points in the game.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
That is good.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the three as well as they can take the three.
Atlanta calls timeout. .115 left in the first quarter. John, the pass to LaRusso. He feeds it to Griffin. Pass to LaRusso. 6 to shoot. Releases. And he knocks down the jumper. And the Hawks lead by 3. Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Kispert, guarded by Hardaway. He kicks it to Noel. Kispert. They swipe it. Here's Havdia. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Detroit with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
Hardaway kicks to Morris. LaRusso. No good on the triple. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first.
Tune in for a scary night of basketball. Halloween in the NBA. The Philadelphia 76ers go up against the Washington Wizards next.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Smith. Noel is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's tied in at the Forsyth. The Hawks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That one is off. He doesn't get the second one. Pistons trailed by 5. Right side, Butler, and a little hot that time, but it drops. Butler's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Pistons. Here's LaRusso. Kicks it to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. Tucker's got his first points of the night.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Now here's Noel. He's guarded by LaRusso. And Noel kicks to Smith. Noel. He passes to Ebanks. And the shot is good. Ebanks got his first bucket in this one.
A good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The pass to Avdia. The three. Detroit with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
Now that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Hawks second.
I guess time will tell if they can repeat that level of success from a year ago when they were one of the best long-distance shooting teams in the league.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Looney defended by Ebanks. And that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 5.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Outside Butler. Now the dish to Noel. Back to Butler. Nice ball movement by Detroit. For three, Smith. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Hawks leading by 5. Passes it to LaRusso. Avdia. Outside Hardaway. Right side Hardaway. Looney lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Well, Kevin, we got a moment now to look back to last year's Atlanta Hawks. First in fewest turnovers a game. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And they showed up in the top 5 in free throw shooting. This is a team that took advantage of getting to the line.
And this is a smart team, Clark, because you talked about the turnovers, number 1 in the league in terms of fewest mistakes. And that's when they were at their best, when they controlled the action offensively. They were able to execute without making mistakes, and that allowed them to set up their defense at the other end. And this was a really well-disciplined club.
Shots good from Shaw.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Noel gets the screen from Todd. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And here's what's up coming now for the Hawks. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Bucks at the Bradley Center in Milwaukee. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Pistons have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw good from Noel. And the Hawks making a change here. All free throws good from Noel. Atlanta with the ball. Outside Conley. Pass to Hunter. Back to Conley. Nailed from three-point land. Conley's got 6.
Well, they're really doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
That's the key, Steve. They'll stay in control of this game if they can just avoid any lulls going forward.
Porter, no luck.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Butler dishes to Noel, and there's the feed to Lowry. No good on the three. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Conley with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Kuzma. That one wide left.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Smith with a screen on Conley. Screen by Smith. And that one's good. Noel's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
And there's the pass to Hunter. Another three for Atlanta.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
And here's Lowry. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Atlanta. Shot is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. There's the pick. Passes it to Ertl. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Kuzma. Offline with his three. Pistons trail by 12. Noel passes to Butler. Dishes it to Lowry. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Lowry's got 8. The Hawks have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Kuzma. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. 12 points for him.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The Pistons making a change here. Goes up off the inbound, and there's the nice lay-in by Lowry.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Pass to Hunter. Good on the jump shot. And the Hawks lead by 12. The Pistons have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Feeds it to Oladipo. Shoots it. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Good on the shot.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw no good for Butler. The Hawks leading by 10. He dishes it to Conley. Here's Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. Detroit's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Porter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Atlanta calls timeout. And it's Conley penetrating.
That foul is really going to hurt him in the second half. I mean, he's got to sit and may have to be off the floor for a long time, and they'll miss everything he brings to their team. I mean, he's active, he's aggressive, he's smart, he's tough. I mean, they're going to miss his presence significantly.
first one falls for him. Smith checked in for Detroit. Drops them both. Now Oladipo. He's got 8. Smith sets the pick for Oladipo. He feeds it to Smith. He kicks it to Porter. No up. Nice D from Hunter. The Hawks leading by 10. Lets the 3 fly. They grabbed her on this. Out to Conley. Right side, Conley. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. He's got 14.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Kicks to Oladipo. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Kuzma. And again, it's Atlanta.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Pistons trailed by 11. Porter with the screen for Oladipo. Outside Lowry. He passes to Oladipo. Oladipo off the pick from Smith. And Oladipo kicks to Lowry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball is moving so quickly.
You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Michael Conley is 3rd.
He showed such great defensive instincts last year. Just a terrific defensive play.
The first free throw is good. Rackley, he checked in for Smith. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Pistons trail by 12. Here's Oladipo. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Conley the pass to Irving. Rebound, Detroit. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Here's Kuzma. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. First free throw is good. So he gets them both. 1:42 left to play here in the half. Conley against Lowry. The dish to Oladipo. Lowry. The feed to Oladipo. Detroit, no good that time either.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Back to Lowry. The Pistons working the ball around now. Count the bucket. Porter's got 5 now.
Now, sometimes when you trail, you want to make up that entire deficit with one shot. I think you've got to be more patient.
Yeah, there's no home run shots in basketball. I know the three is a big weapon, but all these threes haven't helped their cause, so they're trying to catch fire from there and just haven't been able to do it.
A shot by Lowry, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Conley with it, now guarded by Porter. There's the pass to Hunter. This one for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. He's got 14.
He's going to force the defense to make some adjustments. That's his 4th three-pointer of the half.
Here's Oladipo. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
The Pistons have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Easy points, come on!
The first one falls. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Atlanta. Both free throws good from Oladipo. 23 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Right there!
Picked by Griffin. Passes to Hunter. Dishes to Conley. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Lowry. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we finish one half of basketball. Hawks lead by 12. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to the half. 2 teams.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. And so in the game for the Hawks. No one near him. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got the first field goal of the second half for the Pistons. The Hawks leading by 10. Outside Conley. Halbert. Here's Kuzma. Gets it to go. He's got 21.
I'll tell you what I love about him. His ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong. Even with defenders hanging all over him, he continues to finish at the basket.
And Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
Boy, what a great job making good on the second opportunity. He stayed with that play from start to finish.
Pistons have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. The Pistons making a change here. Butler's checked in. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Halbert, defended by Oladipo. Takes the 13-footer, and too long on the shot.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Conley against Porter. Pass to Lowry. Feeds it to Porter. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. So it's Detroit now. They trail by 9 points. They set the pick. Butler attacking. Nice D from Ertl.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
The pass to Hunter. Halbert. Clock at 6. Conley. Rebound by Butler.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
Porter dishes to Butler. Pass to Porter. Looking to get back on track here. Can't get the layup.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. He dishes it to Oladipo. He kicks to Porter. He feeds it to Oladipo. Pocket 4. Fires from deep. Gets it to go. 10 points for Otto Porter Jr.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Halbert, defended by Oladipo. Here's Hunter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pistons trailed by 9. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
The Hawks leading by 6. Halbert, defended by Oladipo. He got right to the cup using that screen. 10 points for him.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Outside Butler. Kicks it to Porter. And that one hits back iron. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Hunter, the pass to Conley. Drops in the tray. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead. Detroit with the ball. Oladipo with the ball. 16 points for him. With the shot. Cans the shot from the wing. Oladipo's got 5 points now in the quarter. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Rackley, he checked in for the Pistons. The Hawks leading by 9. Kuzma, defended by Butler. Here's Kuzma. And that one's good. He's got 26.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Ertl. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Passes it to Hunter. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And their passing also continues to be outstanding, Clark. In the second half, we're really seeing a good, efficient offense as a result of that ball movement.
Now here's Butler. He has 6. 11 feet away. That's good. Butler's got 8 points.
That's the kind of finish we've gotten used to seeing from him in the low post.
Kuzma, defended by Butler. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Kuzma. Connects from three-point range. He's got 29 points.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Here is Lowry. He's got 10. Kept alive. Bagley. Great D that time from Hunter.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Right side Hardaway. He passes to LaRusso. Pass to Hunter. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Pistons. Lowry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kispert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 9 points in the game so far.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Pick by Griffin. Russo, the pass to Hardaway. And stolen by Butler. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Butler's got 4 points this quarter. The Hawks leading by 11. They set the screen. Fires from the wing. Good. He hits the jump shot.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
And here's Lowry. 10 points for him. Kispert sinks the triple. He's got 12.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
Hawks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And the pass to Hunter. Fires it up. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
It's been a good night for Butler. He's got 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And he makes the first. The Hawks making a switch here. That one misses. The Hawks leading by 9. Pass to LaRusso. Beyond the arc. Detroit with the rebound.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on him.
Butler against LaRusso. And it's Butler missing.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
And the Hawks making a change here. Passes it to Bagley. There's the feed to Oladipo. The dish to Lowry. And again, it's the Pistons missing. The Hawks shooting it quite well in this 3rd quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. And it's rejected. Now, here's Oladipo. He's guarded by LaRusso. And Ebanks kicks the line. A 3 ball. That's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Lowry's gone 6 for 14, so hovering just about 42% shooting here from the field. Conley dishes to Morris. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Here's Lowry. He's got 13. Dishes it to Butler. 5 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. The putback slams it back in. And now it's just a 4-point Hawks lead.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
Another area where he excels is on one of the most fundamental plays in basketball, the pick and roll. He will lower the boom on the defender with a solid screen and then is terrific at rolling into space and getting the basket.
The Hawks have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
Well, you look at the numbers from a season ago. This team shot about 81% as a unit. Very impressive.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
The Hawks making a switch here. And so LaRusso nails them both.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Here's Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 13 points for Butler. The Hawks leading by 4. Outside Conley. Feeds to Morris. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. He has 6.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. He kicks to Oladipo. Three-pointer, another 3 for Detroit.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Conley kicks to Morris. 1:25 left to play in the third. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And the Hawks making a change here. We've got 1:23 left in the third. A nice shot by Tucker.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Outside Butler. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time.